Hey, good morning, guys. It's Vulcan Wolverine or Kyle, and it is Tuesday morning, April the 5th. I just wanted to make a short video. I do have some marks on my face this morning. They're hitting me in the left side of the head. I don't know if you can see it up on the top, going up there. I guess I always just saw it as redness in my skin. It hurts more underneath. But they do leave little marks, and so I guess I wanted to start documenting that as evidence and just putting it on tape. I mean, I'm not doing too bad. I slept downstairs last night with my grounding blanket, and so it wasn't the worst, but they hit me in the head, the top of the head, and the side of the face, and so I just wanted to show that on tape. You can see it right here. There's a mark. And then up here, you see the redness of where they hit along, like, close to my temple. So the directed energy actually does make a little bit of redness on my skin. It hurts more underneath, but it does leave a mark on the skin. But I'm at work, and so I'm going to go in and work. I had a rough night because I watched a lot of testimonies, and it was like one target individual, young woman. I mean, I think she has mental issues, but they are, attacking her, and she'd shaved her head, and she was obviously in a place like some kind of detainment center. And that really, I was like, oh my God, what are these people doing? That girl needs peace, and she needs, like, maybe some, I don't know about medicine or whatever, but she doesn't need to be microwaved in the head. And it's just, I looked at that, and that's another poster child for gang stalking, is just somebody who does not need to be messed with, that people need to be helping and pulling back up. And they're playing games with her and telling her that they're aliens on the V2K. And she pretty much, I guess it is true that some women become monarch, kind of MK Ultra victims in this, like remote monarch victims. But it's, instead of pulling her up and making sure she lives a peaceful life and is okay, they microwave stuff and tell her that, it's aliens that are hitting her. And it really struck me like right in the chest, like a bolt of lightning. And it really hurt. I just want to show those. Really up here is what I wanted to show y'all, because they hit me like in the temples. I'll feel electrical pain like on the sides of my head. So I just wanted to document that this morning, make a short little video. I might as well go to 15 minutes. I'm really going to start trying to get full videos up, and a lot of people have been commenting to go to the public library, so I tried that in West Virginia. I couldn't upload anything on the internet in the hotel where I stayed. Even there, they were able to slow it down and block it from uploading. So I went to a little library in West Virginia, and they were still able to somehow slow it down a lot there. So it must be connected to the YouTube account. I really do. I still think, and this is my theory, I think that even that information, the information we get out on YouTube, I think that, because we were talking, like, my mom, I work for my mom's charity, and we do a lot of social media stuff, and to get your stuff out, like, up in front, and I'm not saying my stuff, but like everybody's stuff that's really logical and cogent, it's hard to find. Like, you look up target individuals or directed energy weapons, usually come up with the same stuff over and over again, and then you have to search for anything new testimonials. It's kind of hard to find. And their algorithms and computer code to do that, to put stuff up front, to put to make things that people watch more up front. And I think that stuff is being messed with even in social media. That's why we've got to inundate social media with our message, so that won't work, because I think even there, there's shadow play, and they're trying to control this information even on social media. And I mean, if they can hack into our computers and our phones, they can definitely mess with that stuff, because that stuff's, pretty much connected to Google and connected to big, big corporations that, put that stuff out. I guess they can't totally just wipe it out, because then it would just reveal that they are messing, with stuff. But, comment on that, because I've heard a lot of target individuals say that their videos are taken down, deleted, their comments are deleted. So, I mean, I've never had a comment deleted. I've had my videos stop, like, on all my computers, so I have to do it on the phone. They slow it down on the phone a lot. I think they're trying to get it to where they can stop it, because it'll be like, 20 minutes to download, and then it'll go up to like 500 minutes, and then it'll start over publishing. So they can get in there, and I think they are trying to stop them, but they can't. They haven't accomplished it on my phone yet, which is a blessing. But the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, it's getting on my nerves. I just want to put out, one thing videos. I like doing titles on my videos and just having it all kind of connect, so that people can just watch that one video. They don't have to do a lot of work, go back to the channel. I think that it does screw up the message I'm trying to put out. But I mean, anything is better than nothing. So I'm not like, crying about it. Not really crying about it at all. But, alright guys, yeah, that's a big mark right there. I guess I just never pay attention. Like, I see other people and they're like, they've marked me. I see that very clearly. Up on my upper, and that's where they hit me a lot. They hit me around here, in my eye sockets, and it doesn't leave. I mean, it's not stuff that anybody couldn't say was just a rash or a pimple or something like that, but it does. I mean, it's obviously going to have an effect on the skin, and I guess I was always so concerned about how it felt underneath. It feels so bad. It feels like the muscles are being crushed and the nerves are being burned. So I really didn't pay attention to the top of my skin. But I do. You get blemishes and redness, from the attacks. Like, even on the other side of my face, like right here, they'll hit me kind of in the middle of the face and the nose around there. Wow, I didn't notice those either. And that's not just like blemishes, that's actual irritation of the skin. But alright, I just wanted to kind of show that this morning. I'm going to try and do some, do some work. And, we have a big event coming up for the charity for St. Jude Cancer Kids. And I've got to fight to wake up and stumble up the stairs and, get my spine to stop shaking because of the directed energy weapons attacks. It's like these people, they attack charities and families, and they've got their, caravans of cars lined up and their lies. This morning, I wish I would have did the vehicular stalking on the way to work, because I saw a state police investigator car, and I was just like, why don't you do your job and investigate this? This is an investigator. I mean, it was an investigator. So why don't they do their jobs? And I felt like, wow, this is so corrupt. Our society's so corrupt. I mean, that's an investigator. It's a police investigator. Caravanning just some guy.